do 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 do. Then do 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 do. Now do 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 do. Da 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 da. Forever. Do 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 do. No copyrights. Together. Why, hello, Internet! My name is Prunk, and today we are taking on Season 2 of Jobbers Only, and we're going to have some fun. So, this is where it can actually get, this is actually the harder part now, because eventually our Jobber pool gets a little bit more difficult to find, and yeah, you'll kind of see, especially like season 2 is not too bad. Season 3 is when it gets really hard, and season 4 is just like, oh crap, I don't have stars, because everyone at that point has higher experience level, which means scouting for them is a little harder. And I can only create a superstars in this build. So we're gonna have to try and figure that out. Now, as far as drafting, I do typically still want to stick along the lines of pay for the most expensive people so I can sell them off, trade them off, do whatever I need to do, get as minimum as I can, and then focus a lot on my standings. I don't remember if I have any scout cards or not, so hopefully I do. And if that's the case, then I should be able to build up a decent sized roster real quick, but this first little bit is very, very important. I also have the option to try and continue some of these feuds. Hopefully they'll kind of come over automatically, but we are definitely going to be taking Bailey Bonesaw because I did use my homecoming power card on her to like just skyrocket her up to the 20s. We don't want to lose that. We put a lot of investment in there. And I don't think it's really worth bringing anybody else back. The only reason I'm bringing Timber and Paragon is because they are both harder. They're going to be harder to find here. And they already have a 4-star rivalry that I could blow off right away. So that is a little nice, but that actually could be a downside because this means that this match will end up being stale before week 4. So I have to kind of be careful of how I use these guys, especially if I am going to be low on a pool. So we will take these guys, I think. Bailey we're definitely keeping. There's no reason not to. But Timber and Paragon make me a little nervous, but I'm going to try that out. All right, let's confirm. Oop, almost lost them. Confirm it. These are my stars going in up against everybody else at the moment. And then as far as the draft goes, this is just, again, me going to grab the most expensive people I can just so I can sell them off. And I'm grabbing the bare minimum of what I can do. There's not much strategy here overall. If you are drafting normally, as I always say, you can also try and hate draft to people, which is kind of nice. Like if you didn't want, like, oh, I definitely don't want them to have CM Punk or something. But other than that, oh no, the main strategy I want to use is draft people that are going to give me power cards. So let's kind of look through the start of the season, get a random power card. Wait. Oh, the superstars on your right. Yep. So CM Punk's actually not a bad option. And then we're just looking for anybody who's going to give me. I should probably start at the bottom of the pool though, but let's grab a few people from the top. AJ Styles, he's probably not going to be drafted very easily though. So I'm going to start from the bottom of the pool, I think. We need to get to find people that are at least level 10. And because those people are going to have the chance to have that power, a perk 2. Nothing here. Lyra, nope. Isla, nope. Noam, yes.
Mutiny picks Noam Dar.
Noam Dar. So I'm going to go through the draft. There's not much to really showcase with this one. It's just me trying to find people who are going to have those power cards and kind of picking some expensive people so that way I can steal them away from people. So I'm going to skip through this part. All right, so we went up with a pretty solid roster, I feel like. I mean, not that we can use anybody, but I just bought a bunch of people that said, give me a power card. And so let's see what kind of power cards that we're going to start off the season with. And happy you did blah, 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 0 chance. How's the prep going for Dolph Ziggler? Advantage of ink some contracts with Rob Van Dam. And Mutiny did a better job. We definitely had a good season. Okay. So we got a pre-match physio, not bad. Blinded, not really great. Bad publicity, solid. Homecoming, awesome. Very nice. Select a contracted superstar on your brand to be busy for 2 weeks, and then they'll return permanent superstar. Sold out, scouted, XP, bargain bin. So nothing too great. Let's see if I did have. I do have I know a guy 1 and not perfect, but I can bump somebody straight to a Legend Whisperer. But let's sell off a few of our main stars. CM Punk, goodbye. You are no longer needed. Um, Roman Reigns, you are no longer needed as well. I should probably actually because they're giving me really bottom of the barrel people. So let's get a bunch of these guys first. So that way I don't have to get like 1 week people. And I mean, I'm pretty much buying everybody, but I am going to look for some right off the bat contracts that I can fully sign. So we got a rivalry here. Let's buy that up. We do have a fighter and bruiser combo rope down below. Let's see, we have another red giant and a green cruiser combo. I'm just trying to find pairs right now. Our women's side is looking a little weak. We do have another bruiser fighter combo. Bruiser, I'd rather go with a little bit better of a bruiser. Okay, let's see. Mr. Hicklesby. And Rich Akira. Should be pretty good on the men's side. Women's are definitely a little bit lighter than I would prefer, but I do have a couple matches that I can build. Andreas here. And Sassy Molassy. Ella Rube. And then next week I'll probably end up buying more. I'm going to try and scout the level. Actually, I didn't realize I have one left. Okay. Sal. Okay, cool. We found a jobber here in the level 5 brackets. Cool. And unfortunately, not much else. That's kind of like that's where it's going to be complicated because we're going to start seeing other stars who are not creative superstars, and so my talent scouts are going to be really valuable coming up. Let's see where I'm at right now. Oh, I do have a Noah Guy 5. Okay, good. We'll probably need that too. Or Noah Guy 3, which gives me 10 people. Homecoming, Godlike, Cynism, and Immortals. Oh, I should have done one because, again, I want to sell them. And I got to sell one more person too. Mutiny, unfortunately, Mr. AJ Styles is probably the most expensive contract. Yeah, by a landslide. Maybe Ciampa. Nope. Okay. All right. So power cards. These are actually pretty valuable. We'll buy those. He wants to. Oh, okay. I don't have any promises that I can do right now. Have at least 1 false counts anywhere for injury rehab. That's not a bad way to do it. We are going to launch with this. And then, do we have a green cruiser? We don't yet. Let's see. Green. Oh, we do with Whitney Quad. And we can actually book you. You're going to be our queen of the indies here. Let's make you a Legend Whisperer. You don't know me yet, but you will. Let's get Whitney Quad into our managed roster page. And get some perks for her. She's going to be good at gauntlet matches. She's going to use 2% less, or 2 less stamina. Make her switch between a fighter, I think. And better in Hell in a Cell matches, because we'll probably have a few of those. And PLEs. Okay. And can I bump her up in other ways at the moment? I do not have a To the Moon card, but that is okay. Let's just put this as a false counts anywhere. Get that power card bump. We'll check out what we need in the goals in a few minutes as well. In the meantime, I want to just try and find who do I have matching Pokemon types with. How do I build a feud for our men's tag? Something like this is not too bad. We'll try that for the tag titles. We have lots of specialists here. I do have a match of Giant and Cruiser. We could just go for the women's tag division. That way we got some specialists for it. That leaves Lula by herself, which she's only here for a week anyway, so that's not a big issue. I mean, I probably should use this. Let me do this with Rich is fine, but we want to do with Jerry Hattrick. We'll do this. And you know, I'm not going to do the false count here. I'm going to do the false count here. Just because they are so high, in stamina, I don't need to waste them to do that. And it's not going to surpass. There's no way this surpasses that match. So if that is, I don't have to worry about that. Who was the other guy that gave me? Lula Tandy. I don't actually need you, so why don't we just go with an advertisement promo? Just to try and get some more money. We do have Max Impact versus Monsoon. They are both horrible with the promos, but that is fine. Hopefully one of them will start something. And, oop, no Amdar, you're not allowed to play. Okay, not bad. Do I have any other jobbers? I can try and give you a self-promo. Let's look at the tasks. So challenges. Book 10 shows with a call out. I'm doing that now. Book 10 non with all promo slots. We're doing that. Book 10 superstars with more superstars who have more than 65 popularity. Okay, yeah, that should be pretty easy as well. Spend 400k on power cards. Renew the contract of 5 people. Book 5 shows. Book 5 shows where every match has a different match type. That one's a little trickier. Book 10 shows with charity promo. Complete 15 commissioner goals. Promote 3 stars to new rank. That's easy. Okay. So let's put a charity promo on. And I have I have 2 tags. Match type. Oh, it's match types, not match rules. Yeah, match type. That one's a lot harder. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. It gives you a good reward. The match rules is like one-on-one, tag team, triple threat, but match types, that means normal tables fault. Like having to put a special stipulation on every week is not ideal. It does give me a To the Moon power card, but I don't think it's really going to be worth. That's a lot of money to invest. Let's see, Homecoming, don't have anything. I am going to have to try and do a godlike, but it's probably going to be after we sell off some people. I can't use them anyway. Okay, this is a pretty good first week show, and by pretty good, I mean this is, again, we're pretty much back at the stage of this is a pretty bad show to put on, but we are pretty far ahead at the moment. Where's our fan count? Let's see, career standings, do I want? No. Yeah, so fan count, we're about 110,000. That lead will drop, and we're going to have to build our whole squad up because these are going to be some really bad weeks. So let's just simulate it out. And we got ourselves a 4-star, 1.5, 1.5, 1.0, 2.5. Okay. Great match, but this is kind of expected considering this is our tag or our like 4-star rivalry already built. Not much happened in the mid card. Even our main event didn't actually do that great, but Whitney's not too popular yet. So that is okay. Unfortunately, that didn't start a rivalry like I was hoping, but again, that's all fine. Don't care about any of that. 15,000, 17,000, 11,000, and we gained 4,000. Okay, I was kind of expecting a loss, so that's kind of nice to see. We did get some power cards. Sweet. We are still ahead in trophies. We're still up by about 100k. And ensure your least popular available bruiser is in a match this week. That will not be a problem. Who is my least popular bruiser? It is Hula Hank. And we will get him in a match with Rich. And let's build up our Jerry's Sweat match, title match. Wait, why is... No, you're not. You're a tag team match. Okay. Wait, what? Impact and Sweat. Hold up a second. Are you a title? Tag title? How did this happen? I'm actually confused. Did I... I'm gonna... I need to look that back. I'm confused. One second. We're gonna pause that. Okay, I saw what I did. I accidentally did a call out promo on Jerry Sweat by mistake, and that is okay. We're still going to just kind of blow that off in the tag division, try and still build this up, and then we are going to just try and build a different match with you and Red Monsoon instead. This is what we meant to do. We'll do this as a Fatal 4-Way. There we go. And just to have some diversity, Bonesaw can call out Miss Whitney Quad, and Whitney Quad can call out Bonesaw. We'll get some call out promos towards that goal. And you will just do a self promo. You can do a charity promo, because we need to build those every week. And let's see, our women's tag match, we have that. And okay, so from here, I do have to try and find our stars again. Let's see. All right, first thing, let's go to an immortal. And who's going to give us something at the end? Gain 1,000 stars whenever this. Well, that's pretty cool, but unfortunately, I can't use you in matches. Gain a contract negotiation power card at the end of each PLE. Neat. Gain 1,000 fans and gain a contract negotiation. Okay, none of those are actually helpful. That is unfortunate, but all their best perks are slightly annoying. Or not annoying, but just not good for us. So let's get this, and we'll do a homecoming on Mr. Fatu. Or Sika, sorry. And my immortal godlike card, because we want to be able to sell these guys off. And put the whole contract out. We will do this. Alright, and then now we'll go back to trying to get some of our rookies filled out. They are not giving me some options here, though, unfortunately. Ooh. There are no more rookies available, so we're going to have to go to Establish Stars and Pray. Not really what I need to see right now, unfortunately. So I don't have any matching Pokemon. Not even any specialists, unfortunately. This is unfortunate, so I am going to have to make a kind of a jank match, I think, for sure. Let's see, what do I do here? Let's go back. We're not gonna have this as a 4-way then. Just don't have the stars. And then this one is gonna be this to try and build that up. We have our tag teams. These are probably more successful than that and that. So I need somebody. I gotta bite the bullet on somebody and just have a bad match with any of them. I could try and gamble one more time and do another I know a guy for 2. That might not be a bad option. Okay, so yeah, no more talent scouts there. So okay, we did get a female specialist, so that worked out. And okay, cool. We got a pretty ruthless as well. Sweets. So we will buy that contract. I'm only going to buy you for 2 weeks and renew your contract because I do actually have to get a few people that way. And you are a bruiser, which are harder to find, and you're level 5, so actually we're going to buy you fully. We'll do the same thing, actually. We'll just buy you for 2 weeks because I want to renew your contract. Beth Spartan is a good option as well, so we'll just buy her out for... I keep on wanting to go all the way up. We're just going to do it for 2 weeks. I need to do it 5 times. so I can just renew their contract a few times. The men don't actually matter here, it looks like, unfortunately. Oh, who is, ooh, Gunther, okay. Hold on. And we'll do you for 2 weeks as well. And honestly, I just might buy it so they don't show up again. Let's just do this for another 2 weeks. That way, if I cycle the pool, it won't do it again. Okay, so who I can put into this match, we are going to do... This can be pretty solid, and then we can do a Fatal 4-Way now. Or we'll just do a triple threat. Because I don't need to use Beth Spartan yet. You can actually relax then. So now I have a filled card. You still suck at promos, but we'll just do that. And I'm probably going to save my assets to try and get to level 9 and buy that next. I will buy this, this, and this. We will pretty much always need beginner luck cards. Sensational Starla. Can get a boost. Not that, oh shoot, she was only going to be here for 2 weeks anyway. That's annoying. That's okay. And do I just want to throw some of these ads like Bailey and just try and get her to like 25 legend status? That does give you a lot of like the level 5 perks are pretty insane. I'm gonna try that. If we can just bump her up, that would be amazing. This is only week 2. I don't have anything else I really need to do at the moment. So we'll do this. All right, 2v2. Okay, so where am I at? Sorry, 2.0, 1.0, 0.5, 1.0, 2.0. Yeah, not. We're building up the stars of the future, guys. Not the best at the moment, but that's okay. Amazing 2-star match with our tag team feud. Didn't build this rivalry, which is fine. I know he's in one right now, so I kind of have to just try and force that. Unfortunately, we did get the rivalry with Ruthless and Moreno, which is what we wanted, but it's funny that Ava wins the match. Or not Ava, who is that? That is, can't tell who is that. Grimrose won the match, okay. Lost 3,000 fans. Sassy and Andrea could have taken the fair L, but got DQ'd. That's funny. Decent enough promo by Beth. Oh, that's nice to know. And yeah, we're just going to try and collect some money. We're going to have some big shows on the PLEs, and that's what's going to skyrocket us past everybody else. We're only 100,000 fans ahead of everybody still. Barely over 100,000 from Adam Pierce, but that's okay. Let's talk figures. Your opening offer is fine. My contract's about to expire. You are actually good, so we're going to actually buy your full thing. Gunther, let's talk figures. Holy shit, why are you so expensive? Alright, well, I do actually want you for the whole season, but that's a little annoying. Okay, let's talk figures. You have 100... Jeez. Okay, they weren't that expensive the first time around, though. Tired of... Same old move, same fights. Yeah, that was part of my plans, but whatever. I'll make it happen. I want a former champion rematch clause. Okay. And okay, so we will go back. We will build this again. We will Whitney. Yep, sweet. Whitney does get a match with Bailey. That's stale. I don't want to use that. Although a stale match with them is still probably better than some of my other matches. They are wounded. We don't need to do that. So we'll just do a tag team call out. Let them rest a little. But we don't want Jerry to do it. Who are... Okay. Nope, Jerry's still present. Okay, I need to do Trent Shaw. The champions need to do it. And we did unlock an extra perk, so let's check that out real quick. You are better at tornado tags. We will do that because you're my tag champ. We should buy the... Oh, wow, we're actually kind of low on money after buying everybody like that. That is actually a little unfortunate. So hopefully we'll be able to sell off our stars. Or at least, hopefully they'll get angry enough and want to leave. That would be nice too. So we got our women's. Who is my... We need to get you onto the feud with somebody. Just make this a triple threat. I hate filtering with those guys. Where are we at? Do something like that. Red Bruiser. Are you Red Bruiser too? Okay, yeah. So Paragon will have a match after. We guys gotta make sure he wins. You can have a solo match with Ava, and you need a match with not Jerry. You need to get in a feud with Monsoon. And then for everybody else, Spartan is a Green Giant. Oh wow, you're actually great promo skill. We will utilize that. Let's get a charity promo. And when I go over, yep, cool. I did find some cruisers. You have a good promo skill. We're gonna have to role change you though. Don't quite need you. I'm gonna scout a bit though. Just try and find the level 5 jobbers if I can when I can. See, let's see his contracts. Yeah, they don't nearly as much. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't do that with some of the cheaper people for sure. Because they don't cost nearly as much when I do this. That's insane. That is an insane cost difference. Well, I learned something. And you are actually really high too, but I can't afford you fully. So we're just going to do you for 5 weeks. I am surprisingly broke. Let's just put a Fatal 4-Way in here. I need to do this. And I will do a role change to try and keep people consistent, which I can't afford if I do a charity promo. So I'll make you do an advertisement since you're at 5. And I will do a role change with you. And I need to put somebody on something else. You kind of aren't anybody that I care about at the moment, so just have you do an advertisement promo as well, just to fill up my slots. And this is getting some of my bigger stars on. Like, I can actually build up my women's division pretty well, I feel like. Why is Sassy a level 0? That's, oh, I guess because they haven't been competing. Yeah. And then next week I will hopefully be able to blow off a few of these, get a little bit extra money, and go from there. I don't need to use any of these at the moment, it doesn't look like. Let me just double check my promise. Jerry will get a tag team. Okay, that's fine. All right, 2-star, 1.5, 1.0, 0.5, 3.0. Yeah, that's just keep on getting our 0.5s. Are you guys not like performance? I know, like, okay, their roles and matches match up, but you're not growing your rivalry as fast as I would like either, which is unfortunate. Hank is just going to get some wins. That's fine. They are just there to help fuel him and give him some popularity boosts. My women's tag isn't doing bad. I got some rivalries from there. Rivalry grew from there. Did it? Nope. Okay. 27,000, 30,000, 20,000, and minus 3,000 fans. Gosh. All right. We did get some perks. I'm clearly the best superstar. Need a bigger test. I want... Who do you want to Fatal for? Wait. I want to go Starla and Moreno. It is. Okay. We will figure that out. Tommaso isn't here this week. Doing a head count. It looks like... Oh, no. I'm going to... Yeah, we'll contract that. I need that money. Do what you need. How dare him not show up to a mutiny, the go-home show? What if I wanted to use him this week? It was Moreno and who? Starla and Moreno. Not quite what I would want, but it's what you want, girl. Ugh. Okay, well, that is stupid. And Marino, Winnie. We need Marino. Where is Marino? Marino needs a run-in. We'll do that as the women's match. We will have you run in on Marino, cost her her opportunity. Starla's there. I guess we will, just in the off chance she wins, we can start to build maybe Josie versus Starla. Was not on my goal. Was not a goal. We will blow off this feud. And our men's did rest last week, which is nice, but didn't really grow the rivalry. I could build this tag team for our main event, our event next week. So let's try and do that because we do have some injured people too. And we're just gonna put in some insurance. Let's just make sure that they grow by one somehow. And Joel is a cranky dude. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I would be able to get max impact like anything, but I honestly just might release him. Because he's not cooperating and doing stuff, but I do actually need him because I have a good amount of giants. So last man standing match, we'll have that as a boost. We wouldn't mind buying this. I need to save for 9, so 3 more weeks, and I can get a good money income coming in. We will build. Oh, they are kind of weak, and it's not that big of a feud. We can wait for a bit. Let's get this with maybe Cash. Who's my men's mid-card champion? Do I? Oh shoot, they have both. Oh, that's annoying. It's just champion versus champion. Whatever. We'll do the world title. And for... Oh shoot, I really don't have much else here. Triple threat? That's not ideal. I guess I could do one of the women. What do I have in the women's slot right now? With you and Tamara? Yeah, I mean, we could do this as like a last man standing, because I have one of those cards just to spike it a little bit more. Yep, last man standing. We'll have that as a nice little boost. I can't use that for before PLE. I should have used it this week, but that's okay. I guess I will burn some money on the talent scouts to use that last power card. Because this is after the pay-per-view. Number of superstars injured is reduced by 1. Interferes. Gain a veto power. Okay, that's not bad. Superstars GM power card. Oh, we're gonna go with Brett the Hitman Hart. Probably be pissed if I called him Shawn Michaels. Godlike. And go back to talent scouts. And this is a good buy because this happens after next week. And I'm gonna still scout. I'm just always looking for my level 5 talent. Okay, just in case, because like right here, Lurch Evans is a good find, and I got Bobby Marquis. They're gonna be relatively cheap. So just gonna buy these guys real quick. Like we built them up last season. I want to get them back. We want to take advantage of those people. Oh, Fish Herman too is in there. I wanna be a fisherman. And we'll buy him. Cool. We built them up last season. We want to make sure we take advantage. Unfortunately, I thought Lurch had a better promo skill. So we'll do this as a charity promo. Have at least one submission match. We can do that. One of them's good at submissions too, so we'll flip that kind of around. Oh shit, I don't have enough for that. Tag. We'll give her a week. We'll just boost her. Let's give you a training. Nope, can't do that. Let's do a self. Just enough for self promo. Okay. How many Okay, I do actually need to use, I think, a fixed match card though to make sure one of my people don't get a double title. So who is what champion? Paragon is the NXT champion. I hate that their titles look so similar. So the men's. So we are going to just make sure that the men's title, I think, stays. I'm gonna try and boost up Whitney if I can. We want the fixed match on whom the men's title, Paragon. I'm hoping I did this right because I do not want a double champion. All right. And then next week we'll play the matches. Hopefully cement our lead a little bit more because we are definitely been losing fans every week and they are growing on us pretty quickly. So we don't want to fall too behind. Like we'll have some major shows similar to what we did last time, but at the end of the day, I don't want to have to rely on that. Ooh, great. Oh, wait, that's not us. 3.0, 2.0, 1.5, 2.0, 4.0. Okay. Um, Timber, we did blow off our rivalry. Perfect. Uh, grew some of those. This did not grow a rivalry, which is disappointing. Didn't really perform. We did get to the 4-star for the women's tag, so that will hopefully help our PLE. We gained 34,000 fans. Versus 47, versus 55, versus 70. Holy craps! Doubled our fans, basically. We got to get schooled. We got a contract negotiation. King and Queen of the Ring. They are throwing some hate on us. Hey, listen, something came up. Special matches, that's fine. Like sabotage, that is fine. That's perfectly fine to sabotage this one. Thanks for the title shot. Sweet. Okay, everyone's happy. We need a run-in, and will give us something pretty good to do that. Before that, though, we are going to put our women's titles on the line here. And who do I want to put into the women's main event? I haven't done anything with you, so let's do that. You have a good amount of stamina, so going into this wouldn't be the worst option. Who's got my highest stamina, actually? It's her. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I need to rest Bailey. We're actually going to use a power card on her to make sure she gets a little bit of sleepy time. Schedule a run-in this week. Unfortunately, I can't. It's really worth it, but I can't quite do that. Like, maybe if I don't want to blow off this feud onto like Sally. It's not ideal, but it does give me a pretty strong power card where it kind of makes it worth it. Let's fix up these real quick. Let's spend these perks. Don't need you in underground. You can be better at ambulance. I never use special guest referees. They're just ways to hate on people a little bit more. 2 more weeks and I get a bigger arena, so I won't be as money tight. Should I buy? I think Superstar GM's not bad, so we'll buy this. Gets gold. We kind of need a little bit for everybody. And for our men, who has the highest stamina of my men that I can use is McGrinder. Cool. We'll just do that. And what do I want to do in my promo slot? Who is my highest promo skill? I can do a call out for Ava. That wouldn't be bad. Max Impact, Jerry Sweat. You should definitely be a single star, I think, because if your promo goes this high, then we definitely want to utilize that. But you're a little tired, so we'll do a call out promo with Marino. Build up that rivalry a bit. Won't do anything here. Can I get you to 25? I'm just trying to see if I can spend enough. I don't think I'll be able to get her. Close. Do I have a silver? I have a silver one. Unfortunately not. Dang. Okay. But this is all still fine. Do I need to give anybody a stamina boost. Who's my lowest? Nobody really. Everyone's kind of getting the week off. I can save that for a bit. All right. Let's play these out. I will be back after winning these matches, hopefully. All right, we victoried ourselves. So we did manage to win both of our matches, which were 2 gauntlet matches, which are always kind of fun. And so Gunther McGirder wins it. We are going to get 2 very needed power cards. Immediately grant a superstar of Norris brand 25 popularity, which is desperately needed when all your people's popularity is like below 20. So 95,000 fans for NXT 2.0, 92 for WCW, 109 for SmackDown, and 101 even with our 20,000 fan boost. Just edging out slightly. We did get a To the Moon power card, so kind of worth. Yeah, this we are definitely gonna be struggling, but hopefully here we can sell off some of our stars that don't make us any money. But nobody actually has that much money for poor Mr. Bret Hart. Or any of our actually big guys. So let's try and sell off what we can. So you are worth 144. 1, 4, 4. Proposed trade. Cool. You are. Do I not have? Where is everybody? I didn't sell off that many people yet. It's 102. And who? 120. Wow, they don't have much money at all. That's actually kind of annoying. How do I steal all their money if they don't have any? 137.6. And then I guess maybe I try and optimize some of these people. What does she give me? Yeah, you're not doing me anything. So what if I took all your money and trying to find some jobbers to kind of stack up? So you're not doing any. You don't have anybody here. I mean, like I can like down trade some people too to try and make it worth it, and so that I can sell multiple people later, or even like, oop, shoot. I want to look at your star, dude. What do you give? Because so far mine don't give me that much. Clear stake, edit trade. Can I do info? Nope, that's the wrong type of info. Let me check my. I can't even. I don't know what they give me. So it's kind of annoying. However, this actually might work out if I did somebody like Brett. I think Brett was actually worth keeping though, because he gave me a good perk if I keep him this week. But the other ones I don't actually care. So like, what if I did this? Do you have any legends that would be worth it to me? No. You're 158. What if I did, hold up, let me cook. Let me just try. Something along like, geez, where are, okay, Noam Dar. So this is about 396,000. 1, 8, 1, 2, 8, 4. Yeah, I mean like he's definitely got a better end of that trade, but kind of worth it. I mean, I don't like I wasn't gonna get any benefits from that power card. I don't know what she has, but it's probably better than what I could have gotten. And with some of these other like, does anybody else have any actual jobbers at this point though too? Nobody on Adam Pierce, so I can't steal anybody here really. Nobody. I can get Rangvold, who's not really that great either. Nobody I'm actually hunting for here. So wasn't ideal. I mean, like Silence wouldn't be a bad pick if I can trade somebody for him. But I just took all of his money too, so like it's not really. I don't have anybody good worthy to really trade off with Silence. Yeah, because you don't have any money. And you don't have talents. I think this is as best I can actually do. Like, Wrangle doesn't actually matter, because I can find him again pretty easily if I needed to. I'm just trying to make sure, like, you are the most valuable. I probably should have tried getting you in the trade as well. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is the best thing I can really offer. Let's see. Nope, I kind of need my jobbers and money, so we're going to decline. Fans are starting to get tired of Ella and Sassy and rivalry as first. Okay, cool. Things aren't working out in Mutiny. Sorry, not going to happen. Figured as much. Bye. Get your money. Thank you. Ziggler. Higglesby got into your bag. Cool. Instant rivalry. Sure. Select superstar under. Oh, okay, that's a nice little boost. One for commission gold. Chance of getting an extra random one. Female matches receive quality boosts. That's not bad. All these are actually pretty decent. I think the stamina is always going to be one of my best picks, but generous commissioner isn't really bad either, considering we get to carry things over. I'd have to really make a focus of that. I'd rather have the spa day, I think, though. Yeah, I guess it wasn't really that. I'll do it on Sassy. That'll let me blow off this feud today. Yeah, let's just blow this off in a steel cage match for the titles. Whitney will need a little bit of a boost. We're going to use one of those power cards on her since she's kind of our face of our brand at the moment. Whitney Quide, are you all the way down here still? Yeah, okay. At least you're a little bit higher now. Contract negotiation, Superstars GM. Who am I supposed to? Yeah, rest your solo champions. That's not happening for. And let's see. Seriously, this is the fucking rivalry you picked? Do I have a specialist that can at least go in here? Actually, would have rather like used that special like rivalry for myself, but whatever. Um, Part of me just wants to make this a steel cage and just fucking resolve it. It's really annoying that that's what they decided on. Do I have a green specialist? That's not Bret Hart. No, not at the moment. Just do this as Lurch. Put the title on the line. This is a horrible one. Who you just? Oh, okay, cool. We got a rivalry built here. Both of them are pretty decent standings too. Cash Suplex can go into a match with Hula Hank in them in a four-way. And do I go? Let's try and just keep her built up. Keep her momentum going. How has this not grown at all? That's kind of disappointing. Ava and Marino. We can do a call out for them. We can do a charity promo. Nope, that's not charity. And Bobby Marquis doesn't have anything. I should probably switch him face because I do need a male specialist. Beginner's Luck is probably going to be worth it. So is that Get Schooled. So is Submissive. These are all pretty good power cards. And who should I give the To the Moon to? I could skyrocket up Gunther. He just won that match, so that's not a bad pick. And that will kind of be one of our main event scenes as well. Let's try and boost her up. I want to get her to 25 if I can. Rest your solo champions. It's not happening. And okay. Sensational Starla is not in anything substantial at the moment, so we don't really need to deal with her. Yeah. Simulate this. Simulate. Roxanne. Okay, cool. So we blew up that tag team belt. Only got a what? Okay, hold up a second. So you're telling me that a steel cage match with a 4-star rivalry couldn't beat a normal match? That's annoying. And the fact that it's only a 3-star, that's a little frustrating there. That's really annoying. Um, Whitney Quad won the belt, 3.5, 3.0, 1.5, 3.0. We did grow a lot of rivalries here, which is great. Didn't start a rivalry here. We got a level 4 rivalry there. So 11,000 fans gained. We lost some money there. 14,000 fans, 9,000, and 13. So that opener kicked or screwed us. We're okay. We're only about 25,000 fans ahead though. So Ziggler, Tamara. Okay, hold on. You are okay. Let's talk figures. I will extend you because you're actually 5 people. I agree. Extra motion helped. Contract. I don't think so. China. Take my money. I think you should put me in a match with Sassy. That sounds like a great idea. I'll make it happen. Why are you in a... You just... So Sassy... Can I get her into... Wait, why are you... It's annoying. Alright, bad publicity. We did grow and get a power card, which is nice. You are going to continue building up this feud. And what can I do? Is Max Impact... You're still trying to get a rivalry with him. Okay, listen to me, Max. I need you to feud with literally anybody else. And you know what? At this point, I'm going to try and help you out too. I am going to rest my 2 women's tag champions because they are very badly wounded. Ella needs a big boost. Actually, they both technically need some big boosts, but we're just going to put what I can on them. Bigger they are. Is it week 9? Can I? Yes, I can actually get my bigger arena. And let's see. Alright, so hopefully that helps our money issues. Allowing more fans to come in. I don't know if I need to put up royalty down. This would be on Sensational Starla, who I don't actually have anything on for her right now. This with Cash Suplex. Let's continue trying to build up our mid card for the men's. And for our women, let's see. Let's put this as a backstage brawl, which should technically spike that up a little bit more. I'll save them for a feud for the following week. And I need to do, I think, something with them. I don't actually want Sensational Starla at the moment. But I do want Fisherman to grow into something with somebody. So let's just gonna try and boost him up a little bit. Our men's tag division. Oh, we'll do Paragon to call out Fisherman. Oh, wait, Fisherman's a giant. Shoot. Gunta. They make rider. Gunta. And what do I need still? Call out promos. How am I doing on these? I need more charity promos. Desperately, I need some charity promos. Who can talk? Promo skill. Miss Ella. Clarity's helping me out a lot. like the fact that she has a good like promo. Andrea is going to be good at steel cage matches. I tend to run those a lot. Don't need anything else here. Don't think I need anything else here as well. Um, do I need to give anybody else an extra 25 popularity? Not really at the moment. So we'll try this. All right. Winning her title back, Bonesaw gets it with a 4-star match, 0.5 match, a 2.0, a 1.0, and a 2.5. Geez, even with a backstage brawl, that's rough. But they are at level 4 now, which is nice. They'll be able to rest a little bit because their stamina is a little low. Just wanted to try and help grow that popularity a little bit more because they are kind of light. Not horrible, like not a great week, but 2.0 gets a 13,000 fan lead. WCW with 8,000, SmackDown with 22. That's annoying. We gained 15, even with even with the promo boost and stuff. Like we're just trying to keep up. Like we're barely in the lead. So something interesting happened. Well, maybe you should feud with somebody. I need to. Things aren't working out. Forget it, Brett. Bye. Let's see. Have at least one Gauntlet Eliminator match this week. Interesting. Okay. I could probably do that. What does it give me? Gauntlet Elimination. Winner receives a +3 week contract. Let's play. Let's play a game. We're gonna go into Talent Scouts. Let's try and find if we can see if we can find some more of. Ooh, okay. Kyle Slickman. Always a good pick. We're gonna still play around and fetch. Let me, just let's do Renowned Stars too. Let's see if I can find somebody. Okay. So, in terms of jobbers, I found Kyle Slickman is my best in the Red Flame. Okay. Who would be more valuable at the moment for me? Probably Kyle. Yeah, we'll do a. So that's 17. Let's do a 13-week thing for Kyle Slickman. Chase is pretty good too. He's got a good promo skill. I've been seeing him a lot. But we'll book him for the entire season. And we'll do a fatal 4-way with Kyle Slickman. Yeah, Kyle Slickman. He's gonna be my winner. But we also want to try and get some feuds growing with this as well. So we'll do match impact. This. And is there... Yeah, we got Bobby Marquis. They will do a Gauntlet Eliminator. Kyle will win this one. So that way I just get some advantage out of that. And... Okay, so we got that as a goal. I mean, the reward's not really worth it, but it does help towards our goals at the end of the season. I have no idea why you're feuding. Just shut it down. Oh, because I think they were mad because something. This works? Cool. Women's match. Have Whitney call out. You can keep your charity promos because you're just doing great with that. Who can I put Mr. Tim Burr against? I have a lot of red specialists. I do need to flip some of them. Wait, Hula Hank? I thought they grew. Their rivalry grew last week. Why aren't your rivalries growing? Hula Hank. Hula Hula Hank. We're gonna do Jerry Sweat in a tag team call out. Try and make that a 4-star rivalry for next week. That's a good mid card match, and Mr. Fisherman isn't really. I need to put him in something. We'll do that versus Lurch at the moment, I think, because I do have a beginner's luck. And why don't we just make this into a backstage brawl? Try and boost up. They're both at high stamina at the moment, so I don't think that's a bad option. Gauntlet Eliminator could possibly surpass this. Like, maybe? I'll buy that tables match. We'll just throw in a table match here. Okay. It's not a bad show booked right here. Should definitely gain fans. All right. Hey, there we go. 5-star, 2.0, 2.0, 1.0, 1.5. Are you? Hold on a second. 1.5. Seriously. That is crazy annoying. Like, I get you're not popular, but your performance really could have been a little bit better. I'm trying to give you a chance, Fisherman. Especially because you guys are like not like zero, like superpowers or whatever they're called. The star power is 7 and 9. Little disappointing. Great tables match for our main eventers, but yeah, we lost 20,000 fans, gained 20,000 fans though. Versus 21, seriously? 10 and 6. Throwing out gauntlet elimination matches. We are 29,000, so we did increase our gap a little bit. You're mad at me, sorry, Trish. I'm giving you one more chance. No, I want the money. Can't pass that up. I kind of need help with fans. Ella versus Sassy. I guess that's happening this week. I don't know why. No, that's women's tag match. That's fine. Ella Rabu versus Sassy Malassi. Wait. Oh shit. Okay, well I guess it's not really happening this week. Why are you mad at her? What if I just fire Sassy? I don't actually need Sassy Malassi, I don't think. Would that make you happier? If I fire Sassy Malassi? No, actually, she's not bad. She's a cruiser. Here, you know what? I'll let her go. You can't be mad at me. She messed with your bag. Now she's fired. You're welcome. I don't even know if I want to blow this off yet. Maybe I do put this off until next week. We'll see how badly I need people. We do need this to grow. We don't need our women's match because they are all really wounded. We do need our men's because they are something better. We will make this a tornado tag match. Do I have an extra boost for them too for that? I don't. Trent Shaw wants to put a promo out. Is that worth anything? I don't remember who Trent Shaw is, to be honest with you. We'll figure that out in a minute. Yeah, our women's tag can't do anything, so we can try and build this. You and Lurch didn't really do that great of a show. There we go. Oh, shoot. I have not been using them at all. You and Beth. It's fine. And is there anybody else more deserving that I can use? Who's the popular... Tim Burr does not have an opponent. We can do this as a triple threat. Oh, I need Joel Wheeler in a match too. We can make this work. And what do we do? Joel Wheeler with a match, and we'll make this a steel cage, and we will make this special. Put that on the main event. The tornado tag match. We can make this a submission match to try and boost it as well. I have this 25 popularity boost, and I don't know who to give it to. I probably actually should give it to Paragon, I think. And stamina boost. Can let my tags women's division kind of rest with it if I wanted. We will make sure we do a double call out for the women's belts because their promo skills suck. Bonesaws has improved, it looks like. You can do a self promo. And anybody with a decent promo skill that is not dead. You. Okay. So that's nice. Trent Shaw is not cutting a promo this week. I don't even remember who Trent Shaw is. Is he here anywhere? Oh, okay, he's in my tag. So yeah, we definitely don't need to do that. Sorry. Manage roster, don't really need anything here. I could just, let's play the scouting game and see if there's any decent jobbers that pull up. Nope. And we can get Psycho Sally, who is a bruiser, and they're kind of hard to find. So buying you till the end of the season works. Yeah, that's all we get. Turning attack, submission match. I think this should be a good go home show. We have a lot of different stipulations. Yeah, I think this will be fine. We should be pretty happy with this. All right, we got a 5-star, 2.0, 3.5, 2.0, 4.5. I was hoping this would still be a 5-star match. That's insane. Their rivalry did not grow. Their performance was 0, but thankfully we had that frickin' power card because yeah, 95 popularity for Paragon Pride. That's actually sweet. That's nice. So 45,000 began for 2.0. 50,000 for WCW, 58 for SmackDown, and 58. That's it. Gosh, I am trying so hard right now. He lost fans from that. Let's keep it running. Hopefully, gain something. Unsanctioned backstage brawl. What? Okay, let's see. Red Monsoon got into an unsanctioned backstage. Red was injured. Why are they upset? Look, Ziggler. Action. I'm not enjoying being the guy the crowd boos every week. That's fine. At least one last man standing. I can do a last man standing match. That's fine. For that is totally okay. Need some more call out promos. We're almost done with it. I mean, like, we basically have done one every week. That's almost done. This is almost done. More charity promos. That's almost done. 3 more. Commissioner goals, 7 out of 15. Not perfect, but not bad either. We've had good opportunities to do them. And next week we'll hopefully, should we save? We're probably going to save up for 6, I think. Or honestly, the email campaign might be better because it will unlock some underground matches. That doesn't matter too much. Would I rather have this or get the fan boosts and get a casket match unlocked? Actually, it was probably a better idea. We'll do that. Do some of those. And yeah. Money in the Bank. Okay. Miss Trish Stratus. Look, you're great. I love you. But you're not going to do anything this week. Do I get anything for Trish Stratus? Anyway, I forgot what I was going to look at hers. Nope, can't use you. Manage. Trish, what are you giving me each week? Gain a contract after each PLE. That's not that great. You can be good at tables matches. I'm more likely to do those. Nobody else here does anything. Don't need to boost my logistics. Mid card. Self promo. You need a rest. You need a rest. You kind of need to rest too. Men's tag needs to rest. Who has a promo? I can probably make you do a call out with Lurch. We can do. I'll do a call out. That's fine. Nope. We still need to book our men's side. Monsoon getting hurt is unfortunate. Who has the high stamina right now? The Fish Herman. In a ladder match, put a giant in a ladder match, should be fine. All right, we have our show booked. I will be back. John the Fisherman. He won our ladder match. Awesome. With a 4.5-star classic match. We also did win the women's division, so we are back into the game of MYGM mode. Again, kind of need them, and especially with the 200k on the line, we definitely want those rewards. So, 4.5 star from us, 5 star from the SmackDown, 3.5, 4.5, and 4.5. With 147,000 fans gained, hopefully this is a good jump. SmackDown with 124. They did put on a great show as well. WCW 96 and 117 from 2.0. We did gain some scouts, not too big of a deal. This puts us at about 50,000 fans ahead, so we are growing our lead again, which is great. But yeah, we are going to try and sell off Trish Stratus because she is a grumpy pants, and that is okay. We don't need that. We don't need to pay for anybody because of that. I definitely don't want to do something like this. And willing to pay for her with the Joaquin Wild, who I could possibly sell a little bit easier, but I don't actually want to do. I want to get rid of Rich. Rich is actually pretty solid. So we will put in a offer for 59,000. I don't have any other superstars, I don't think, that are not. Yeah. So Trish is our last star. Wow. How'd you get 44,000? We'll give you the money. Well, actually, if that's the case, we might want to just do. I wonder if they'll do more for a legend. I'm curious. Nope. Okay. They won't. Which is kind of silly. I'm like, for a legend, you're about to get a perk. Yeah, so they legitimately will not do anything above their freaking goal half the time. 5, 9, 6, 8, 0. Perfect. Okay. The last remnants of any actual talent. Got it. From here, let's excuse me, gosh. Let's look at anybody that they have jobbers that I could actually steal. And so far, silence. He's a red bruiser. Do I have somebody worthy trade-wise to like kind of help fill that gap? I did just burn some rivalries with this. Mr. Timber is no longer completely necessary here. He is a little bit more popular. He has more stamina. Not quite as much star power. Timber might be a fair or a trade, and then I can actually get some more money too. Ideally, could possibly get. Maybe I just do this instead. No, let's try and get Timber. We'll try and do a trade for Mr. Timber. He's put in some work, but don't quite need that much. I'd rather have the money if possible. Let's try and do it for 50k. I think that's fair. Yeah. And anybody else have? Because them not having that money is more valuable than me holding on to that star because I don't want them to buy bigger assets or make it a little bit tougher for them to put on extra shows and stuff. So I think that is totally fine. We get blinded. Okay. As a result of the second ad, plus 2,000 fans. Let's go for one more week. That is a net zero. Really crushed it. Thanks. Gotta get my star fans. Stops charts. Manage list my cars. Taking some personal time off for Sally Steamroller. You are in some feuds. I can give you 1 week. Um, Costume malfunction. I got a local tailor who will sort that out. Talent scouts cost 50% less. That's not a big deal. All match types are free this week. That's pretty nice. So I could definitely go hard with a big backstage brawl kind of deal. That's not a bad option. Specialists lose more stamina, but increase the popularity of all stars. That's. I do have a lot of unused superstars. So overtime versus filled card with backstage brawls. Um, that would be about 50,000 fans gained this week, which is nice. Boosts up the popularity of everybody in the matches as well. Does leave me in a vulnerable position um, where people could be injured. Is 50,000 fans and a popularity boost better than just a specialist popularity like 5? I mean, that can be a lot more. I think overtime can statistically be better, but now I'm going to have to splash specialists in pretty much everywhere, which isn't that bad because I have a couple of them that I'm not really using anyway. So, like for example, we can do a triple threat now and just splash in who. Um, yeah, there we go. That I mean, it's not bad. And then we can do a run in here as well and give. Who are you in a feud with? John the Fisherman. Yeah. With this, cool. I am gonna make sure Paragon doesn't get hurt. We'll probably buy these as well. Paragon needs a physio. Just to get him a little popularity boost. You guys are dead with their rivalry. That's completely fine. I do need to find another green cruiser, which we may actually get. Can you change classes yet? You cannot. Okay. Until I do this, because you just gained it. Okay, cool. Oh, no, you're nowhere close. Lose less morale is fine. But I think it's time we put her onto the main event feud. We'll get her into a rivalry with Bonesaw. Have her build that up every week. So from here, I need to. My men's tag is. Higglesby is a little weakened. That's okay. So we won't do anything there. We do have specialists here with Andrea. And we'll do it with Ella. And, oh, you're in a... Damn it. That's annoying. Josie Jane. You guys have a match. We can do it with... Let me just splash in a triple threat. That's fine. Helps boost up their popularity. I thought... Okay, we need to put him into a match as well. Chase can go into a match. Cash suplex with a green giant. Nope, I need a different giant. Max impact. Jesus. Alright. Hi, doggo. Jerry Sweat is probably not going to go into my next tag match. I've been trying to get him out of that division for a bit. The problem is Joel Wheeler is a bit more wounded than I would want him to be. So let's try and grow this. We will try and put... That works out, because they're growing a rivalry. You guys... This was the feud. Oh, no, it was not. Okay. Shoot. Hula Hank is a bit more injured, but we'll make sure we try and build this so I don't forget about it. We'll just do a call out. If it does something, that'd be nice. And Max Impact is apparently busy this week for some reason. Psycho Sally needs to turn face, I think. What is my a women's tag division like? Yeah. I think Sally needs to go face. Role change on Sally. Because that will mean that you can do a call out with Pretty to call out Sally and build up that next feud. And then I don't have anything for you at the moment. I need you to get a fighter, or at least I can just do a singles match like this to fill up the card. We will just go into the scout. Oh, I don't have any scouts this week. That's okay. Yeah, man, it's giving everybody some popular. I have everybody doing some kind of popularity boost, which is nice. It's not as impactful immediately as like the great the what am I talking about? The backstage brawl spam, but I think overall it's a good spot. Just to get, yeah, we're just trying to fill up as many people to kind of spread this love with our specialists. Don't need that. Just make this a triple threat. I'm just hoping that it doesn't start some bad rivalries that I'm not intending, but that's okay if it does. We're going to spend that money in the bank case. And not quite enough for that yet to build up my logistics. We are doing really well with our goals. That should happen naturally. I don't think I'll really have to focus on that as much anymore. And we will continue. Alright, simulate these. And as long as nobody gets hurt here, like, this is going to probably be a decent week. Alright, 4.0, 1.5, 1.0, 1.0, 2.0. Okay, not as good of a week as I thought, but nobody did get hurt, so that's nice. Built up a rivalry here. That's nice. And, yeah. We gained, nope, that's 2.0, 15,000 fans, 13,000 fans, 11,000 fans, and minus, okay, this was a worse week than I thought. We lost almost 10,000 fans. Wow, 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 wow. We did get an injury rehab. That's nice. So we are now only ahead by about 30,000 fans. We did gain 7,000. That's nice. Fisherman attacked me. Sounds good. Yeah. And Joel, I'm not feeling 100% right. Why don't you... Chase is... we can give you a health spa. We'll make you happier too. Ensure your least popular available cruiser is in a match. Who is my least popular cruiser right now? Alright, easy. You haven't done anything anyway, so let's get you on there. And Paragon and you guys are pretty much dead, so you're just going to rest this week. We won't build up that rivalry. We could do another match here. You're not as clean. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. I'll build up her rivalry. Whitney doesn't have anything going on at the moment. Do you have anybody you can face? Let's build up our card first. Josie. This is stale now. Men's. I would ideally want a red cruiser somewhere. Jerry is not going to be... A red specialist is what I want, ideally. No, but that's okay. Can't have everybody. But that does fit in nicely. And then we'll make this just a men's kind of free-for-all. Something along this line. We can make this into... Could probably just go backstage brawl. And then... Kyle Slickman. This is Bobby Marquis. Should I actually put that into... Well, we'll do that. Let's put Kyle Slickman in with Bobby Marquis as well. Make this our mid-card title. And Joel Wheeler. See, like, I actually have a couple feuds that now could actually grow a little. Joel is, oh, he's resting. I don't have anything for Psycho Sally. Do I do anything with the mid card? Yeah, why don't we just, okay, are they both, okay, yeah. We can do a Fatal 4-Way. You guys aren't too popular at the moment, so you know what, we will do a Backstage Brawl as well. Do I have, I don't. I was hoping I had another To the Moon card. Beginner's Luck, we'll buy these are all helpful. Let's boost up some more in-ring skill. And let's just cap her off to 25, make her a legend. Get 10k anytime. Okay, that's pretty nice. Take this superstar cannot be affected by target. Ooh, that's nice too. Unclockable. But honestly, the 10k rivalry is probably more where I want. And max impact is going to be in a match, so we can bust. We can give him an extra 5 popularity. Is fine. I might save that for when I actually need that money. This is week 12. I'm going to start throwing some hate next week for the go home stuff. And we have a pretty filled out card. So I think at this point now we're just doing who stamina wise, who do I need to just do some call outs and try and grow some of these rivalries. Josie can do a charity promo. Charity. And you're sleepy. Everyone else is kind of sleepy. I could do Jerry Sweat and just have him do a self promo. It's fine. Yeah, this is all fine. We're pretty happy. The next thing I definitely want to unlock is the casket matches, so we're saving up till next week. All right, 3.5, 2.5, 3.0, 1.5, and a 3.0. Nice. And sweet. Everybody kind of grew. This was a pretty good show. I hope. So we gained 25,000 fans, lost like 16k. Not always great. Um, yeah, 20,000 extra fans in revenue. Promo gave us 5,000. Not that great. We did get a good lead from SmackDown, who's my biggest competition. Minus fans for one of the brands. We did complete our challenges for the season, gaining a lot of extra perk. Holy crap, we gained a lot there. And 4 trophies. Feels good to be the best. Oh god, you want money? What do you want? I absolutely do care about you carrying our brand. Thank you. Here's money. Thanks for the rematch. Told you to get the win this time. Sweet. Rest your male tag team champions. That's probably a good idea. I don't need the scout, but I actually do need to let them rest anyways. Paragon, you guys are going to rest this week as well. Bailey Bonesaw is definitely needing to rest. She's going to. Oh my god. Oh my. Even Clarity is. All right. Maybe I draw this feud out a little bit longer. Let's get them some health spot cards. I would like to. Where are you? Stamina. Yeah, you're gonna rest a little bit more. I can do a call out promo next week for her, so that's not a big deal. We are going to start throwing some hate towards SmackDown. Quite a bit of hate, actually, because they are the closest to beating us. Actually, I do want to steal their fans. Maybe I don't do too much hate on them yet. I want to steal their fans. And WCW is pretty good, too. And Hula Hank. Hula Hank. This is not my go home show yet. Hulu Hank does not have any friends at the moment, and he's kind of cranky. Why are you cranky, homie? I guess because you don't have a feud? Anybody want a feud with Hulu Hank? Is he a fighter or a bruiser? I forgot. No, we're going to buy this next, though, before I forget. Alright, casket match. Hula Hank. He is a bruiser, so I need a fighter. Male red fighter. Any jobbers? Nope. Okay. What if I went a little bit harder? No. Okay. Not quite. Mr. Dempsey trying to come in to play jobbers only. This isn't for you, homie. We can do the specialist though. I'm just gonna book him for a week. Just want to help out Hula. And oh my god, he's actually almost as popular. That's actually kind of funny. So Hula Hank with 28 popularity. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a casket match and bury this new guy. There we go. Try and make him a little happier. Maybe burying somebody alive will make him happier, as it does for us all. Jerry Sweat does not have somebody I can really face. We have a lot of people I need to fix perks for. Silence can do a call out promo for. Let's have the mime call out Rich. He's apparently not very good at promos though. 2 less Amina for matches. We will do that with Lurch. That is cool. Rich can do better at tables matches. And okay. Yes, you're gonna rest this week. You guys are almost dead as well. Whitney, unfortunately, I still don't have anything for you, girl. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Why are you? I actually need to not make her upset. They're both kind of pissed off. Let's see if I can help them both. We will. I think this is the smarter. Let's give her that boost first. We will then do a GM interference to try and salvage this relationship here. So now she won't be as pissed off because we entered her, but yeah, should be something okay. Men's tag, I think we're resting this week for that. Not that it matters. I actually may have to use it. Do I have anybody like a red female specialist? I do. We can do Donna Matrix just to get some wins on Whitney. Keep her fresh. Joel and Chase. I could do another Fatal 4-Way, I think, with some of the mid-card men. With Red Monsoon. Yeah. Gauntlet match, possibly. Winner gets +5 popularity. That's pretty good. We could just do that. All of this is looking fine, I think. Just fill out our promos. Jerry can do a self promo. Fisherman can do a call out. And then I need a charity promo guy. Cool. Oh, you know what? Actually, this might be better. With Andrea Cannons, unless she's sleeping. Where's she at? Oh, because she's in the triple threat. Dang. Okay, we'll just do a triple threat this way. And for Miss Josie, just do a self promo. Okay. And neither of these. Donna Matrix actually being a level 5 isn't bad. Might we keep her around? So we'll see. All right, 4.0, 1.5, 1.0, 1.5, 2.5. Gauntlet match didn't really raise too many stakes. So, no, I got some popularity. Got some experience boosts. That wasn't that bad. Okay. 15, or so 16,000 for 2.0. WCW gained 3. SmackDown 13. And we gained 16. Sweet. I know a guy. Not super helpful at the moment. Dolph Ziggler is up now by 60,000. Okay, yeah, we're growing our lead again. Vito, random superstar. That's annoying. With Lurch. Lurch can't come up. What was that stunt you pulled? It had to be done. Ziggler, what was that all about? Okay, I'm really psyched for the. Okay. Having Hell in a Cell match this week for a good power card. We will definitely do that. I just need to figure out who is going to do that match. Probably something like this. They're both pissed off, so whoever loses is probably going to be super pissed off. Um, why is everybody so cranky? Um, you can be in a feud. What about Joel Wheeler? Probably make sure Joel doesn't get hurt. Mr. Joel Wheeler. Oh, did I forget to do this last week? Oh, well, we are going to make sure that you're pretty valuable, so we want to put that on you. And we're going to throw a bunch of hate on SmackDown this week. Blinded by the light. Let's see. Can't use that on a PLE. SmackDown, lose some stars. Vito, your champion. Let's just veto a star as well. We're just throwing everything we can to make sure that you know that I know you don't have a chance next week. Okay. Already used that one. Think that's everything. Mr. Higglesby can get boosted. That's fine. We'll do our men's tag because they have actually needed to solve it. Oh, that's the women's tag. We might do a call out for that one since they're all injured. And then it's a little annoying. I was hoping to be able to use that this week, but that's okay. Whitney Quad and Donna Matrix. They have the same hairstyle. And maybe put Psycho Sally in this one. Josie can have... Do I have any other big women's matches? Let's just do... No. Do I have any other big men's matches that I should probably fit in here? Nobody's at a big match at the moment. Yeah, this is all fine. We do want to do a tag team call out for our women. We're going to do a double call out so it hopefully grows. Ava can do a charity promo. We have a Hell in the Cell match. You guys need some kind of stipulation or you're going to get booed out of the stadium. I can do a false count anywhere. Make that my final one. Do I have a... If I have a red specialist, that would be nice to just fit in there. Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. We got some matching Pokemon. Let's do that. Plus, you look cool. Cool. Falls count anywhere. Okay. This should be... I need to put Joel Wheeler, protect Joel Wheeler if I can. And you are level 10 now as well, so we might as well actually upgrade you to +1 popularity. Oh. And you can be good at no holds barred. Alright. Hopefully this is a good show. I don't know if why it would not, but we'll see. All right, 4.0, 2.5, 2.0, 2.0, 4.0. Okay, not the best, but it's definitely not a bad show. We did complete some rivalries. We did grow some rivalries as well. We did get the women's match. We gained 52,000 fans this week. Okay. Versus SmackDown with their 66. Even with us stealing their fans, that's actually kind of impressive. 65. Everybody has promos. Okay. So we actually gained the least amount of fans, which is disappointing, but that's okay. We are still ahead by about 40,000. We are throwing some hate our way too, which is expected. Miss Donna Matrix, which isn't a big deal. And I feel like I'm the fall guy every week. This isn't about time you put me in PLE. I do need to put on a TLC match. Wait, who wanted it to be? It was... I can definitely put you in a match, that's fine. But we are going to put our women to blow this feud off in a TLC match. And then... yeah, I'll just give you a boost. And we need to put you in a match, because otherwise you'll be pissed at me. And for the men, it's my highest stamina is Mr. Max Impact, so we'll just do that. Show logistics, nothing I really want to buy yet. I need to let them grow. I need to get to level 4 so I can bump this up. Anybody? Beth Spartan is blowed off Hurricane thing, so we can just gain some more popularity. Hell in a Cell boost, pre-match physio, fixed match, all those are good. Oh wow, I don't have that much money anymore. How much were those? Did I overspend? I guess not. Well, I got a money in bank, but we could, let's boost this just in case too. And should probably boost one of my women's tag, which actually, that's nice. Okay, everyone's over 60 on the women's side. Okay, I like it. This should be a good show then. Are they all over? Yeah, 60, 71, 68. Wow, okay. They're all stars. I think that's definitely because of the specialist boost though. So that definitely did what I needed it to do. All right, you all know the drill. I'm going to play through these and try and survive, and I'll be back after. All right, so we just won our matches, and let's see how well we cooked up. So pretty ruthless, taking the victory with Roxanne Perez. Mr. Max Impact did win our steel cage match as well. We did get a 5-star match for our card as well with our TLC. So NXT 2.0 gained 104,000 fans. WCW 92. SmackDown at 87. That's good to see. That's really nice to see. And us 128. Perfect. So about 40,000 better than second place right now. Getting a Get Schooled Power card as well. And we are officially almost so a little bit under 90,000 fans ahead at the week 15 mark. We are past the halfway point. Let's cook, see what we can do. Let's finish this season strong. I don't have anybody I can really sell off, so at this point I'm just kind of hunting around. Maybe I can buy some like level 10 jobbers, so, but not seeing anybody here. Disco Bell is a option. She's kind of cranky. She's not really happy right there. Is there another red giant I could trade off? Not really for the women's side. I could do Beth, but she's level 10 now, and that's actually pretty impactful. Nobody I really want to trade for her. Like, I'll offer 30 just so they don't have her. Not quite enough. See, like, they're not fair. They don't want to play fair. Like, Flint McStones might possibly be worth trading for. Red Bruiser gives silent somebody worth fighting for. I don't think so. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how my roster's stacked right now. I don't really need anybody. Could sell them off. Not really. Excuse me. Don't quite need the money at the moment. Yeah, we're just gonna decline. You want pay? No. Opposing star scouted. Doesn't matter to me. Thanks for putting me in the match. You're happy again. Cool. You have the flu. Stay home, Mr. Higglesby. All females get +3 on the mic this week or this month. That's pretty good. Fatal 4-ways reduces 10. Table submissions at Grant 5. I'm at the stage where I don't quite want that at the moment. So I think the PR training for the females is a good option. Book your least popular available star, just pure star for a week. That's not that good of a reward, but if it's something easy, I actually wanted to get these guys onto the card anyway. Let's see. Do I just want to blow off this rivalry? You guys are my tag team feud, so I don't really care. Oh, Ella, you need a rest, so I could just blow this off. Is there any other females that I just want to blow off a rivalry for? Not really. Yeah, we'll blow this off as a rivalry. Not really the best. Kind of a waste of money in a way, but we'll do this. Try and grow them a little bit. And I think I'm just trying to fill Andrea Cannons. Oh, that is actually a rivalry I do want to blow. Okay, we're going to put... She's going to get hurt, but I've been wanting to get this blown off for a bit. So put them in the steel cage. We'll give a physio to Andrea Cannons. Miss Andrea, sorry, you're going to go through hell in a second. Beginner's luck card actually might hurt me, but I will take that TLC power card. I'm just trying to buy the ones that give me the match boosters. Paragon and Gunther can make a match. I might actually save them a bit. Or we'll throw them in the mid card. And I can do Rich. They're both really unhappy right now, which is unfortunate. Red Monsoon. Red Monsoon is pissed off too. Probably just hasn't been winning, so let's... Oh, you know what? Let's do a boiling point. We have a lot of... that way those rivalries will kind of grow a little bit. We'll get more out of them. We are going to use this card on Red Monsoon to make him happier. He's probably going to lose that match anyway. And let's see if we can get you to level 10. Sweet. Sally gets to level 10 with that XP boost. Chance of injury will reduce that. How are we looking? Can I just build up anybody else here? Just do this. Get some more people in the mid card. Okay, this is looking pretty good now. Do I want to throw another Fatal 4-way of just this and Whitney, possibly? Nope, Pretty Ruthless is tired, so we'll just do this. Yeah, that's what we want. We will rest the men's, it looks like, I think. Could do a tag team call out. Yeah, that's fine. And then Josie, give her a stat, and we can do a promo for here. Just get some charity promos. Just buy the beginner's luck. I'm probably not going to use it this week, but I should use this to the moon. And who do I use this to the moon on is a good question. Moreno has been around for a bit. She is almost level 10. She is at 100 stamina, so I'm definitely going to be using her more. I think Moreno is actually a good option here. Just want to have her grow. And anybody need a stamina boost? Probably Ella, who is a tag champion who needs to rest. And do I want to give a big XP boost to anybody? Who's my other 20? Isn't it Whitney? Do I want to try and push them to be a legend? I mean, like, it'll take a while to get her there. I think I'll save that one. That's fine. And just to kind of scout, let's just look and see. Is there anybody in Talent Scouts at jobber level? No. What about... Yeah, spend 50k, no big deal. I'm literally just looking at people. Yeah, that sucks. Actually, oh wait, hold up a second. Adrian Buck! Oh my god, we got Adrian for the rest of the season. That's cool. Okay, so that felt okay. Mr. Adrian can... We'll figure out something to do with him. But good to see Mr. Adrian. And hopefully this show goes pretty well. All right, 4.5, 2.0, 3.5, 2.5, and a 4.0. So yeah, great, actually. Filled up a bunch of level 4 rivalries, grew a bunch from there. Sweet. Gained 16,000 fans, didn't lose money this week. Versus 3,000 from SmackDown, 12 from WCW, and minus 2,000 from 2.0. Okay. Gained some power cards, got a Veto Star and a bad timing. Oklahoma City, Ziggler, my contract is expiring. I hope. Oh, you don't want to be a part of me. What? That's disappointing. Jerry hasn't had any matches. Yes, we do actually need to get you in there. Let's see how your team works out. You want to work with Bobby on the tag division. No. Sure, we'll figure that out. Have your most popular available female and heel and face fight each other. That would end up being apparently Sally. Oh my god. Okay. That is probably not going to happen. So we are going to have to do a couple things to make this work. First off, we are going to give this to Mr. Adrian. And then we are going to give this to Adrian as well. Get him hopefully ready. And then we are going to use these two power cards on Miss Sally Steamroller, who is apparently our biggest star. And on Miss Hadrian. I mean, that's still not actually gonna fix anything. Oh gosh. Okay. I got plenty of. I don't need to buy the injury stuff. I got plenty of those. Yeah. I mean, it's not really worth anything anyways. I don't need that card. This is stale, but I'm gonna put it on anyway. You guys all need to rest. I'm going to check my or manage my roster. Go in here, superstar, 2 less stamina. Ava, I'm going to be using you, +1 popularity when you're in matches. So you're going to be in a couple of matches this week. Superstars lose less from morale. I actually think that's better right now. Red Monsoon is going to be really good at backstage brawls. And cool. And let's take a look at some stamina. Let's get our men's division kind of underway. Let's also buy this before I forget again. So we have better advertisements. And this is stale. This is not. We're going to have to blow this feud off, though, in a casket match. Get Whitney Quad a win, since you're not renewing with us. And then that I can save. Ava needs to be in a match with somebody who's a fighter. I actually don't have... I can get... Oh, shoot. Let's put them 3 in a match, I think. There we go. And I think we just put... Jerry needs to get in a match with somebody as well. I do not have a cruiser to face him. I also kind of want Mr. Adrian Buck in a match. Can kind of do a tag, I think, is the next bet. So I need Jerry to be in a match. I need... Probably do something like this for now. Get some of our least popular people. It's not an ideal thing, but it'll kind of work. And I can do a run-in possibly with like this on that. I don't remember if that they're in a rivalry. Should probably check that first, actually. Versus Kyle Slickman. Kyle. Okay, cool. I can make that into a feud. Okay, cool. With a run-in, perfect. That all works out. And you're gonna just do a self promo. I think all the women who are resting, you're gonna do some charity promos. You are going to do a call out promo to try and build this rivalry. Just a little bit. There. That's gonna be a casket match. This should be a banger. That should be better than those. I guess I don't really need this at the moment, but I'm just gonna throw it on anyway. All right, let's see. We got a 3.5, 1.0, 3.0, 2.5, 4.0. That is, yeah, that's definitely stale at this point. Kyle Slickman did get that interrupt, and therefore we did grow that rivalry. Level 4 on our men's tag. Moreno does get that win. Nothing. Oh, yep, casket match. Whitney Quad does take the victory. We did grow this to level 1 rivalry, which is kind of sad that's only level 1 because if they're both 5 and 4 callouts, then I felt like that should have bumped it up by 2, but it didn't. And that's okay. But 23,000 fans gained for 2.0. WCW is about 9. SmackDown only about 3. And Mutiny with 26. Perfect. And we broke the 3 million fan mark as well. So pretty good deal. Bischoff's talking crap. Hey, over there, Weekend Rich got into some trouble. Why did Rich get in trouble? Word Monsoon got an Impact, got into an unsanctioned backstage brawl. Ooh, wow. Okay, I will try. Do not put Clarity Grimos in a match this week. Okay, that should be pretty easy. I'll just straight up let her rest. She's at 40 stamina anyway. That worked out really well. Sally needs to rest. Moreno still needs to do stuff because you're pretty popular at the moment. Can I get you into a triple threat feud with the lower card? And who do I... let them have another match before they blow it off. That's not a bad one. We can go... Do I have anybody for Adrian still? I need Jerry Sweat still to do something too. Let's take a look at... Oop, okay, well, you're helpful. You're helpful. Somebody was pissed off. I think it was... yep, Chase. Help him out. It's like, there, bro. Come on. Don't be like that. Come on, guy. We could just buy Donna Matrix again. Like, honestly, she's not bad. Let's just book her for the rest of the season. No, she didn't like me, but I liked her. Like, who doesn't like Donna Matrix? Come on. And the Giants could be a... I need cruisers, too, is a problem. Who can... The Red Flame, Lola... Oh, Lola Vice is not a... Okay. You got... I need a bruiser, a red bruiser. There were some bruisers. I can make you a different guy. We'll just do a role change. Ideally, I'd like to utilize Adrian while I can get him. And we'll do a call out this way. Or we'll flip it, because I can then make Adrian turn into a red fighter. Do a heal churn with Adrian. Tamara is still kind of resting. Ella, we will just do a charity promo for you. Joel, who can you face? Jerry? Yep, sweet. That solves one problem. Josie needs who... There was a female green giant, wasn't there? No, just a cruiser. It's a male giant. I'm really I'm just trying to pay attention to people's stamina too. Men side, I could do something for Chase. I could throw this out. I mean, I do need a title feud here. Let's do that. And we'll just do another charity promo. I'm a lot more broke than I thought I was. Do I want to put a stipulation on that? Because I don't feel like it's good. We can do a false count. I've got enough money for that. There we go. And that should hopefully be a banger. They're both so cranky. Yeah, should be good. All right, 3.0, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 4.5. Cool. Grew rivalries with everybody. Awesome. Except Adrian didn't want to do the thing, but we did get the roll flip. Mutiny, we only gained about 4,000 fans. SmackDown was 6,000, 9,000 for WCW, 6,000 for 2.0. And we gained a contract negotiation, a Vito Star. I don't even know how I got those. Pittsburgh, we are at the Go Home Show. Vito Star getting hit with, Bonesaw. Okay, that's gonna end up having to be my main, my next, the PLE one then. Double hit on Bones, or on, crap, what's her name? No, the person who was facing. Who is it? Clarity Grimrose. Something came up. Clarity can't be part of the show. You got me once. That's fair. Listen, I need a smug off of Wheeler's face. Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it. I'm not happy about losing my strap. Why are you so wounded? I guess you do. Okay. So you should, yeah, everyone's content. That's nice. And where is? Wait a minute. Wait, Bobby Marquis is who I'm looking for, right? Because yeah, with Chase, and we'll do this with a Gunther McGirder. That's fine. We just need to make sure Bobby doesn't die. We will buy some of these though. Yeah, Bobby, you are over here. Let's make sure that your perk injuries, yeah, reduced by 10% injuries, really nice. Especially considering you're at 18 stamina at the moment. We will buy that. I keep on forgetting to throw stuff against my opponent right now. Okay, so that is the men's side. What do not book your most popular cruiser? I don't even know who that is at the moment. Who is that? Whitney Qua or Donna Matrix? Oh wow, that worked out great. Okay, well, she is my most popular, but she is 100% going into this. And we'll get Clarity Gimrose. Oh no, she can't. Fuck. Okay, well, because we did a go home, a casket match to try and end the rivalry when I thought I couldn't get her back, so that worked out really well. John the Fisherman will finally solve this rivalry. Rich is actually out. Yeah, that's annoying. Shoot. Red Monsoon. Let's solve this one with Red, who is also out. That's annoying. Okay. I think Bailey has kind of lost a lot of popularity. We should just get her into some promos. Okay, women's tag doesn't do anything. Men's tag, we can solve this now. Yeah, not that popular at the moment. Neither are these guys, though. Lurch Evans will finish this, and then do I have any other women's singles feuds at the moment? Not really good ones. Unless I just do. Let's try and build one. Nope, that's already been done. Now let's just we'll just push this one. And for the women, we're basically just letting most of them rest up this week. Self promos. Kyle Slickman does not really. He needs a week to rest as well. Yeah, we're just trying to give them all some self promos, I think. Just to see if they can actually grow. Tamara, you're low on. Oop. I need somebody with a lot of stamina though. Moreno. Okay, that should hopefully boost everybody a decent amount. I think I unlocked all these except the one that I wasn't even going for. Yeah, this one is just too difficult. This should be a pretty good show. I think everybody has one. Yeah, pretty much everyone is solving their rivalry here. I'll save the boiling point for if I need it for WrestleMania week. The women are all just doing self promos, kind of resting up this week. If I get a perk that will say like women's wrestles matches are improved this week, for the next 5 weeks is going to be really nice. Don't need anything there. Don't really need to do anything here. I think I'm solid. Is there anything I do want to do? No, not really. I think I'm good. Nope. Skip it all. 3.5, 2.0, 3.5, 2.0, 2.5. Not the best match here, but that's okay. Did finish the rivalries, grew one of them to a level 2, grew another one level 2, just did a bunch of self promos. 62,000 fans from 2.0, 45 for WCW, 45 for SmackDown, 20. Ew. I didn't think it was that bad of a show, but apparently it was not. All right, we're only about 80,000 fans ahead. Silence is about to contract. What? Why are you pissed off too? Okay, well, we're going to finish that. Came up this week. I can't have Clarity taking part of your show. What happened to Bobby? Oh, shoot, my bad. Thanks for that. Okay. Have a backstage brawl this week. So first off, I definitely need to put my men's because everybody got vetoed. And we're going to solve this rivalry this week. Wait, are you fucking kidding me, homie? I lost another. Okay. Can I extend this for? Yeah. Just give me one more chance. Do that for another 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll try and bump you up a little bit too. How about that? But that's really freaking annoying because I just wanted to blow off that feud. I guess we're doing Can I get? No, you're freaking call. Oh my god. Oh, this is annoying, dude. All right, so who do I have to blow off my some rivalries? Rich is vetoed. Literally, my 2 people in a 4-star rivalries are vetoed. So we got to blow off this one. We are apparently putting it in a backstage brawl for whatever perk reason. It doesn't give me anything valuable, but we're doing more of them too here. So we just might as well get everybody with all the men with a high stamina. Make you with Joel. Where's Joel? You're not vetoed too, Joel, are you? There you go. Make that a backstage brawl. Have fun. I don't know what to do here. I should probably do a tag team call out with the champions and just pick somebody. So I need a red cruiser, and a red specialist. That's what they're currently. Do I have a different red specialist? Yes, because Donna is alive. Okay. That I'm gonna try and start that as a rivalry. Let them grow hopefully this week. And that puts us with the main shows. Just people who have high stamina. It doesn't really matter. We can do Beth. And we can do... I mean, let's try and boost up Silence. If he wins, maybe he'll be a little bit happier. And, okay. Beginner's Luck, we'll buy that. We'll buy this Iron Man match, too. Yeah, we're fine. We got this. All right, I'll be back week 5 or week 20 as we go into this. The mime. Why is he got? I just noticed he has blood on him. That's a really funny like. That was I've never seen his victory pose. That's great. I loved it. I love that. So we just finished week 20. PLEs, both victories. Beth Spartan and Silence both winning. We gained 106,000 fans, which really is not much. Like we won 2 PLEs and did a backstage brawl, so we would have only had like 70,000 fans. That's not really ideal. Versus 92 for SmackDown, 88. Oh, I guess everyone kind of did pretty poorly, so that's good to know at least. We are about 100K ahead of NXT 2.0 now. Now we don't even worry about SmackDown. We SmackDown's kind of fallen off a little bit, and 2.0 is our new rival. Very interesting. They want us to spend money for people we don't need. They want us to. They want to buy. So, oh, I could buy Sammy George. Okay, hold up. No, not for Paragon. And Cash and Suplex. I don't need any of those people, but yeah. Decline. And I guess, like, again, I don't really need to change people up. Like, maybe sell him off, but I don't really need anybody. I'm not really interested. You put me in a bad position. I'd like to see some better behavior from you. Unexpected. Tamara sent a message claiming, what? Why is Tamara mad at me? Girl, I didn't do anything to you. Using a 1 specialist gain 10 experience. That the match. Oh, females boost matches receive a quality boost while male. Oh my god, that's awesome. That's after resting my females all last week. That is perfect. Exactly what I wanted. This is stale, and so I'm going to solve this. Have one, and then from there, I'm going to make my WrestleMania match built. Where are you at? Whitney Quad. We'll be calling out Bonesaw, and we are going to make that a WrestleMania main event. This is solved, unfortunately. I need somebody to face. I need a green fighter to step up. And I don't have one. That is actually not good. Who do I have a specialist that could step? Oh wait, we have this and silence. Okay, hold up. Yeah, silence isn't as pissed off anymore. So if we put a belt on them, and we can do this as a backstage brawl as well. For our female, we'll do that tag match that we wanted. And this, of course, you're gone for 2 weeks because reasons. Um, can't do that. Guess they were afraid of them, so we'll just try and build that up without them being there. And for our men's tag match, let's see, who we got that, and we need a. Do I do Lurch? Probably do a fighter if I can. We do this with Buck maybe. Just let them kind of grow. Yeah, everyone has high stamina, so if we just start doing some tornado tags to hopefully boost up their stamina. Let's get Mr. Max Impact better at Extreme Rules matches. Have at least one tables match this week. We can do that. And John the Fisherman versus Max Impact could be my WrestleMania match. Is probably what I'm going to have to do. Role change. Max has now become like one of my more popular superstars. And we can try and continue growing. Bobby is still injured. Let's see. Is this feud? Okay, that's not a feud yet, so we'll just do that. We'll make this the table match. We'll do this. So you guys can actually kind of grow a little bit. Don't have anything for Paragon. I guess we're going to have to do it with Lurch. Yeah, we're going to have to put on a lot of stipulations now because I don't have that many female superstars. I could have swore that was gonna be pretty. I thought that was gonna be a better play, but that was definitely the wrong power card to pick. Maybe just because I didn't realize Tamara was gonna be gone for 2 weeks. I thought just maybe 1 week. Um, so we are gonna solve this, get a call out promo right away, and hopefully try and grow that rivalry. Hopefully Bonesaw's not too injured, and I can just put her on some shows every week. This is not ideal, but it's what I got. All right, 4.5, 3.0, 2.0, 1.0, 4.0. Cool. And Silence is a new champion. See, you wanted to leave, bro. I made you our champion. You won the steel cage match, and now you're going to be leading our brand as a mime. I freaking love it. So almost 7,000 for 2.0, minus 10,000 for WCW, 9,000 for SmackDown, and gained almost 15,000 fans for us. We got an injury rehab card. Okay. You would like to stay now. Oh, now you would like to stay. Let's talk figures. Your opening offer is fine. Wheeler is handing me nothing but loses. You're in a feud, bro. Fine. Proposition for me. Yeah, you're pissed off. You kind of need this, so we'll do that. They're both pissed off. God damn, dude. How are you both always mad? Do a Superstars GM so that way she doesn't leave. I don't want to lose a 2-star rivalry this late right now. You get happy. Buy this. Don't need that. Have a gauntlet match. Does give me a good. Does give me something. Women call out again because I can't do. Because Tamara left me for a while. Yeah, Tamara's still gone. Yeah. What can I do? This is my match. And I don't have another women feud. So we could do probably oh wait, no. Who's in the tag call out? Okay, good. So I have to be careful here because I don't want to start another rivalry. You're fine. You guys just feuded. Yeah, so that doesn't work. So we have to do this. And we will do a gauntlet match. Just a normal gauntlet. Yeah, that's worth it. Max Impact. You guys are settling for the belt. We will make this triple threat. So that way you don't have to face Joel Wheeler. And put Joel as a run-in. So that way you want to face Joel Wheeler. And then probably just a couple men's matches. Bobby is still injured. Yeah, so we'll do Ace again with Mr. Alcatraz. Those are going to be lower quality, so we'll do something like this. It sucks I don't have anything for Paragon. We're going to have to do some tag team callouts, though. Let's try and grow this as best we can. You can call out Bobby. We're just building for WrestleMania here. Now, who is leveled up? Alcatraz. It's actually annoying. Like, I don't want this many people to get to level 5. Like, this is where next season it's going to be a trouble because trying to find all these people. So actually building my roster next set is going to be kind of tough. I'm just going to save this, I think, for until next season. I don't really need to waste any more of these. You want me to interfere in a match? I'm already doing that. Cool. Okay. All right. 4.5, 2.0, 1.5, 1.0, 3.0. Damn, that is crazy how much of a big... Like, they're pretty popular. Like, that... We do lose that quality boost here. Jeez. Okay. We lost 3,000 fans versus SmackDown gaining 3,000 fans. WCW lost 200, and 2.0 gained 6.5. Interesting. We did get a second trophy, though. And House Spot card, which we'll definitely use more for. That's going to be like our next season. Kyle Slickman, you are in a feud. Let's talk figures. Your opening offer's fine. Good, you can trust my word. Thanks for making me look like a joke. You're a real pal. Have an underground match this week. Yeah, I mean, we will try and continue this feud. John the Fisherman. You guys will do a submission match to try and make this happy. Clarity is too injured at the moment. We finally get our women's match. Sweet. And then men's tag did not really do well at growing either. Do this. You're happy. You're not. Let's reverse this. And then... I just don't have anything for some of these people. It's a fatal four-way. Hula Hank. Hula Hula Hank. Try and get Chase to do a call out. And I mean, I got the boiling point, so I'm not super worried. Unfortunately, Clarity is not gonna basically make it to the card, so we're just gonna put her on a charity promo. We are at 6. I will have 8 to buy. If I can save up for 300k, that actually might be beneficial. Let's actually make you do an advertisement promo then. These guys can grow to... I don't have to do that hard, but I'm trying to make sure this goes to a level 4 because their callouts suck. Let's buy it. It's a submissive match. What do I get if I do this? Doesn't matter. Physio. We'll do this. Use that submission card. Okay. I want to save 300k. That is my goal here. I didn't see any like 20% boosts or anything this season, or like even like a special promotion card. So like I didn't get some of the power cards, and we've been able to stay ahead really well, which is great. All right, 4.5, 2.0, 2.0, 1.5, 4.0. Really, only one freaking rivalry boost. That sucks. We didn't really grow. We did get that to a 4-star. This got to a 3. Like, it's fine. 12,000. I'm just skipping through this. It doesn't matter. We're only gained 500 fans that week, though. Week 24. Advertising. Veto. Uh-oh. We're getting hit. Here comes the onslaught. 10% of my fans. All right. I guess that could have been worse. Things aren't working out. Why are you upset now? I mean, like, I'm not keeping you anyways. I'm sorry, Jay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Sigler, what was that about? What did I do? I just cheated with you. Didn't I? Yep. Okay, we completed that. Okay. So we want our blow-offs. Let's get our most popular titles. Alright, that is our main. Our women. Probably gonna have the main event because of stuff. Backstage Brawler, I want it, but at the same time, I probably shouldn't buy it because I'm going to be just short if I do, I'm sure. We are going to use Boiling Points. Make sure we have those 4 stars. Yep, cool. And then Rich will finally defend, or be defend. Silence will defend his title against Rich, who wants to finally show up to work. Bobby Marquis. Put a couple 4 stars here. Hula Hank. And see, like, I'm doing steel cage matches like an idiot, but I should not. Joel Wheeler. Do I have any 4-star feuds to solve here? Robin's still pissed, even though I helped her win. Steel cage. Like, I'm doing them on the matches that I will have a lot to blow off. Same time, I don't feel like I need to. I'd rather not. I'd rather lose fan or not lose fans, but like, right now my decision is I'm gonna lose a lot of money anyways, because so I'd rather like at the end of the season I don't get to carry the money over. So because I can't do that, I might as well spend it on assets. So like I can't get 300k very easily anyways, but I can definitely get fans very easily. So I'm not gonna do maybe just one steel cage matchup here, but the other ones I'm not going to bother. We're just gonna focus on trying to get some advertisements. Just because I want to, one, if I lower their popularity now, that means they're going to be cheaper later. And then 2, I want to be able to buy this next week for 300k, and that I won't be able to carry that money next week anyway. So as long as they don't freaking power card me something, then I'll be fine. Fisherman is going to be reduced to that. Don't think I have anybody else here. I am not going to buy any of those. That's completely fine. I will use... That's a Hell in a Cell. I will throw this on to 2nd place right now, though, for WrestleMania. And I can't use that card. I expect War Games to actually be thrown on me next week, which would really suck. If I don't have one. Alright, yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully War Games doesn't get hit on me next week. I won both my matches. I don't remember if one of those were a tag team, though. Because if it does, then my plan of just not saving money, or saving money and buying my assets doesn't work, I don't think, next week. Oops, forgot to skip. Skip, and skip. Okay, 4.5, 3.5, 3.0, 2.5, 4.0. Not the best go-home show. Actually kind of disappointing, but it's above curve. SmackDown slightly beat me, I think, on this one. We lost 5,000 fans too. I forgot they used the power card against me. So 31,000 fans gained here versus 54 versus 58 versus 54. So that's not the end. It's not as bad as I thought. We are still about 80,000 fans ahead. So that's good. We're still a trophy ahead. Feed of random superstar. Don't hit somebody good. Cool. Something came up. So sick of watching Bailey strut around the locker room like she's the queen of NXT Mutiny. Need to take her down a peg or two. I don't care. She needs to lose. She needs to lose her next match. So I think I'm going to make things hard on Bonesaw just to justify your jealousy. Forget it. I mean, you're not keep. It's actually not. No, you can go away. All right. I can definitely make you. Let's get Paragon on our match. Bonesaw is kicking ass, who is dead here. We don't want to make her lose, so I'm probably going to... Can I solve anybody here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, I could do this, which is like the worst match I could put on right now, I think. You and Andrea. I mean, I could do a casket match because I'm not keeping either of you. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's buy this before I forget. Yep, that was the whole point. Sweet. All right, cool. We're gaining a good amount of fans this week now too. 4,000 versus. We're getting doubling our fan base every week, which is really good. Might as well buy some of these. Can't afford that one. I almost bought it. Ensure your least popular giant is in a match this week. Get an XP. That's not bad. Wait? My least popular? That's not that bad. Who? Hopefully. Who's my least popular? Ah, fucker. It's got to be Cash. If I sell him off, it would be Beth. Let's release Cash. We're not using him anyway. Which means that use Beth in my women's match. Yep, that makes our goal happy. And then we will solve. Just got the best promo is Mr. Adrian Buck, who will do a We can't do a charity promo. I don't actually care what you do. We'll just do a self promo, I guess, which will help you later on. I mean, I don't think I can do anything else, guys. We got a casket match build up. We just had enough for the assets to both pay for them and for the assets and money. We got all of our power cards. I don't really need to use any of these power cards right now. So we will win our final matches. I will be right back. Beth Spartan taking the final win for WrestleMania. Closing out the match, closing out the night. And yeah, we're just going to skip through that. It doesn't really matter. But that does finish up our season 2 of Jobbers. Let's see where we land. Of course, we won, but let's see by how many. Let's see what we need to do to grow. There's a few things. We'll look at this little match report. Not a big deal. So 2.0 gained 143,000 fans. WCW with 154. SmackDown with 159. 208,000 for NXT Mutiny. Perfect. Amazing. Any cool notes that I need to see? What is an NXT Mutiny going to do now? Andrea's in the casket. Yeah, like, let's see. So we gained 170,000. 20,000 of that was from an extra victory of the casket match. Really, really strong finish. Got to get schooled power card for next season. And the final rankings by 130,000 fans. We are at Dolph Ziggler, still a number 1. Amazing. Adam Pearce did get back up to rank 2 as well with the 5th trophy. Slightly above 2.0, but yeah, we got this in the bag for now. Next, we are going to have the biggest trouble we're going to have really next is finding our stars. We got a lot of stars at the level 10 superpowers or star power at 10. Their ring skill 10, whatever you want to call it. So it is actually going to be kind of tough to find jobbers next season. And with that said, will that be enough? Will I have to break the rules? Will I be able to actually complete an entire jobbers only playthrough? I don't know. What do I do? We're gonna have to find out next week when I do season 3. Hopefully you guys like this content. Again, this is me playing. I feel like I'm like really good just background noise to kind of pick up and listen in. I'm not the full hardcore entertainer on these playthroughs. Just 2 hours of saying the same stuff I know can sometimes be a little eh. So hopefully you guys are at least enjoying the actual playthrough style of this all. And we're at season 3. So that is going to wrap us up, guys. I will figure out what I need to do in order to keep some stars and hopefully win season 3 with jobbers only. Thank you all so much. Peace out.